So, hello, good morning. Is PPT is visible?
Yes, sir.
Hello.
Sir, visible, sir.
As I'm audible? Hello.
Sir, audible, sir. Audible, sir. Hello, sir.
Yes, sir.
Hello.
Hello, sir.
Hello, friends. I'm audible.
Yes, sir.
Sir, audible, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Hello.
Hello.
Yes, sir. Audible. You're audible.
Okay. So, due to some technical reason, the digital board is not visible in the class. So that's why I'm directly taking the classes by sharing this PPT. So, okay. Welcome to these classes again. So I think some of the classes already completed through offline mode. So some of the classes we are taking through online mode system. Okay, in today class, okay, actually in the third semester, we are talking or we are discussing about the macroeconomics. Okay, about the macroeconomics. Macroeconomics is the study of whole Okay, the study of all units. In the part of this microeconomics, you may be discussed various topics like national income, the concept of the national income, like GDP, that is gross domestic product, gross national product, net domestic product, net national product, that is NNP, personal income, disposable income, and per capita income. Okay, like that, the various type of the topics regarding the national income you may be discussed. Later, the basic concept of the macroeconomics, like the study, nature, scope of macroeconomics, and particularly the employment theories which were developed by classical economists and James Keynes theory. Aggregate demand, aggregate supply. Okay, so saving function, investment function, MEC, that is marginal efficiency of capital, multiplier, accelerator. Like that, the various type of the topics maybe you discussed in your offline mode. Okay, in the online mode, we are going to be discussing some of the topics like money, money banking, money monetary theories, that is demand for money and supply of money, like functions of the money, types of the money, and also about the trade cycle. Okay, inflation, all this type of the things we are going to be discussing in 6-day classes. Okay, today, see, we will try to discuss that is functions of the money and classifications of the money. Functions and classifications of the money can be seen today class. Okay, here when we are talking about the money, first of all, here, what is money? Okay, money is a mediator which we are using for the exchange. For the exchange nothing but giving and taking. That is purchasing and selling. Giving nothing but selling. Purchasing nothing but taking. So in the part of the purchasing and selling, whatever the things, okay, whatever the things we are going to use for the exchange is called money. This concept of the money maybe, okay, started during the Okay, the concept of money almost were used during the ancient period itself. Okay, ancient period itself. In the Roman Empire, okay, in the Roman Empire, first time, okay, first time there was currency, there was a historical evidence that the first time the currency were used in the Roman Empire called Moneta goddess's temple. Okay, the first time this concept of the currency, whatever we are going to see today, so that was used first time in the Moneta goddess's temple in the Roman Empire. That is, we have the historical evidence. Since we have the historical evidence that the concept of the money were used in the Moneta goddess's temple in the Roman Empire, that currency, okay, whatever we are using today, that is called currency, is called, okay, what is known as the moneta. Okay, moneta is the point what we are going to be seeing. Okay, the word money was derived from the word called moneta. Today, we are saying that currency is called money. Okay, the word money was derived from the word called, okay, moneta. Moneta. Okay, so that is money. Like that, historically, this word were used like this. Okay, here, money, already I told you that money is a mediator. Please remember, first of all, it is a mediator for the exchange. When you are purchasing goods and services, or whenever you are selling goods and services, okay, in the return, we are giving the currency. That currency is known as the money. When the money was not in the circulation, okay, when the concept of the money was not in the circulation, what was the thing were used in the country or in the world? The barter system was prevailed. Okay, barter system, which is called. So you know that what is the barter system? Barter system, nothing but the exchange of goods for the goods. Okay, we are exchanging. Okay, we are exchanging goods to get another commodity. That is called the barter system. But here, through barter system, the people were faced a lot of problems. Like, if you want to implement the barter system, if we want to use the barter system in any country, first of all, there should be, okay, so the two commodities, barter system, nothing but we are exchanging for one commodity for the another commodity. Okay, in the exchange system, if you want to go for the barter system, the two people, one person is exchanging and another person is, one person is giving and another person is taking. Whatever the two people are involving for the exchange, that two people decides should be equal. Suppose A and B are involving for the exchange. A is having one commodity and B is having another commodity. Whatever the commodity is having A, that commodity may be used for the required for the B. Whatever the good with B is maybe required for the A. When the goods are there between these two, so if the both people are decides and whatever the goods they are with them, that goods are required for the both people, then automatically they are going to be exchanging. Okay, this person will give one commodity and that person will give another commodity. Like that, the barter system will be prevailed, and the values may be equal. When the two commodities are there, whatever the two commodities are there with the people, so if the two commodity people value, if it is equal, then automatically simply they will exchange. Okay, the commodity A is having one commodity and a commodity the person B having another commodity. If this commodity value is more than that commodity, then if they will go for the exchange, here what will happen? One person will have more benefit and another person is going to be lose. So that's why in the barter system, first of all, the desires may be equal. The second, value may be equal. Okay, value may be equal. Then only the people will go for the what is called barter system. And there was a durability problem when the barter system was there. Today, if you have the 100 rupees currency note, that note may be with you 10 years or more than 10 years also, 20 years also, 30 years also. But if you have any commodity, that commodity may not be available after 2 years or 3 years, something like that. The durability problem was one of the problem in the barter system. And divisibility is also one of the problem. Okay, divisibility and transportation problem. Like that, there were so many problems were there during the barter system. So because of the problems in the barter system, automatically the people started innovate the alternative for the barter system, which is known as the currency. Okay, which is known as the currency. So here, because of the problem in barter system, okay, because of the problem in the barter system, people started the innovation of new thing for a barter system. That is called currency. Okay, that is called currency. This currency is known as money, because this type of the currency first printed and started use in the Roman Empire. In the Roman Empire, it was used in the Mediator goddess's temple. That's why that currency became popularly moneta. The word moneta, from the word moneta, we started to derive the concept of the money. So money is the concept. So that's why here the money concept came in the system. Okay, in our country, Please remember, in India, first time currency was printed. Okay, first time the currency was printed in India during the 6th century BC. Okay, we can say that during the 6th century BC, the first time the currency was printed, which is known as the punch-marked. Okay, punch-marked coin. So in our country, the first currency was punch-marked coin. Okay, first currency in India. Okay, in India, this is the first currency that is called punch-marked coin. Later, okay, it was started during the 1st century, 6th century BC. Okay, in the country, in some metals, they used to print some prints by punching some symbols in some metals were used as a currency. That's why it was called punch-marked coins. The later, the many type of the currencies were used. Silver coins were used. Copper coins were used. Okay, if you see history, different rulers were using different type of the currencies. Gold coins were used first time the Indo-Greeks, later Guptas, later all the people, they started to use the gold coins also. Okay, like today, whatever we are saying that is our currency name is today is called rupee. Okay, this concept first used by Sher Shah Suri. Okay, during the 1540, during that period, the Sher Shah Suri was the first person who used that concept called rupee. Okay, from there onwards, that concept were used like that. After the independence also, so of course, our currency became a what is called a rupee. Okay, and paper currency. First, only metallic currency was there. Metallic currency, nothing but currency was printed and circulated in the name of the some metals. Okay, that metallic currency was there. And later, after the metallic currency, okay, the paper currency were introduced in the country. Of course, Chennai is the first country who used the paper currency. Okay, later, India also used the paper currency. Okay, like that, the concept of the paper currency was started in the country. Okay, so here, when we are talking about the money, so what is money? Already I told you that. Okay, already I told you that what is money? Yeah, money is nothing but what money does. One economist called Walker, he told that money is what money does. This was the definition given by Walker. Okay, here, whatever the things is doing money, that is called money. Money nothing but exchange, medium of mediator. So in the mediator, in the exchange of goods and services, whatever the thing we are using, that is called money. That's why he also told that money is what money does. And some of the people like Crowther, okay, some other people like Dalton, some other people like Robertson, Milton Friedman, J.M. Keynes, like many people that define the money. But here the meaning of the money from all these people was that money nothing but it is a medium of exchange. Okay, based on that we can say that money is using in the medium of exchange. And money is a mediator to measure the values. Okay? It is going to measure the values. It is going to use in the exchange to purchase goods and services. Okay, like this, the money, finally, we can say that money, nothing but it is performing mainly these two things. That's why whenever we are talking about the money, based on the definitions of the money, the functions of the money can be divided. Okay, the functions of the money can be what is called can be divided. Like, see, today we know that money is the thing is going to play very important role in any economic activity. Okay, so money is a vital role in the modern exchange of economy, in economic activity. A modern economy is rightly known as a monetary economy. Today, because all economic activities are exchanging through monetary system only. All economic activities are discussing in the part of the monetary system only. Originally, economics is nothing but physical form. You may know the introduction of economics. Economics is nothing but it is the physical form actually. See, for example, okay, you know that in economics, poverty is one of the topic. What is the poverty? How can we define the poverty? We can define that per day, 2,400 calories. Okay, calories are not able to consume by any person can say that he is living below poverty line. Okay, living below poverty line. That is what we can say. Okay, if any person is not able to consume 2,400 kilocalories of energy food per day, can we say that living below poverty line? That is called poverty. Even today, of course, this definition may be given during the 1970s. But even today, this definition is using to measure the poverty. If we use this definition, nobody will understand like you or me also. Even I may be economics lecturer, but I cannot understand that today how much energy of food I was taken. Yesterday, how much energy food I was taken. We don't know, we cannot measure in terms of the calories. That's why all the subject experts, what they are doing, if we want to get 2,400 kilocalories of energy, we have to consume something like rice, like dal, maybe eggs, or vegetables, something like that. If you want to consume that much quantity to get this much energy, we have to purchase that commodity. To purchase all these commodities, how much income is required? Maybe, for example, 30 rupees, let's say example. Okay, if we spend 30 rupees per day, we can purchase some items, food items, that much quantity. Okay, if that quantity we consume, we will get this much energy. Okay, so here we can say that in the monetary form, those who are not able to spend rupees 30 per day for food is known as below poverty line. So this will be understood by each and everyone. Okay, it will understand by everyone. This is called monetary economics. Okay, this is original economics. Please remember, this is original economics actually. Okay, physical form is economics. But that physical form, to understand all the people easily, what we are doing, we converted into monetary form. Okay, this is called monetary economics. Like that today, all this modern economics today, whatever the things we are going to be seeing today, this economics particularly, okay, that is we can see in the part of the what is called monetary economics. So like that, a modern economics is rightly known as a monetary economy because of the crucial position money occupies in this economy. Today, it is impossible to think of any economic activity without the intervention of the money. So we cannot see any economic activity today without intervention of the money. Each and every activity happening in the country based on the money, based on the monetary aspect only. That is the point what we can say. So that's why money occupies a very important role per year. So based on this money, definitions of the money, the functions of the money was divided into three categories. That is the primary functions, or what is called secondary functions, and subsidiary functions. Okay, primary functions, like secondary functions and monetary, both subsidiary functions. Primary functions are divided to these two categories. One is medium of exchange and measure of value. Already told you. Today, any economic activity we are exchanging. To exchange anything, we are using money as an instrument, money as a mediator. So when the money was not in the circulation, we know that barter system were there. Based on the barter system, we face a lot of problems. To overcome that problems, we innovated new things, which is known as the medium currency. And today, each and every commodity, we are measuring that value in terms of the money only. For example, today you have mobile with you. If we say that what is the value of that your mobile, your price of the mobile is called value of the mobile. Price, nothing but monetary form. It may be cloth, it may be mobile, it may be laptop, it may be anything. Everything we are measuring in terms of the value. Money is an instrument to measure the value of money, value of any commodities. Okay, along with these two, the money also doing some other functions like store of value. So here all the people, they are producing goods and services. After the producing goods and services, nobody is storing the goods and services. What they are doing after the producing goods and services, that goods and services are converting into money, and money is trying to store it and using for the future. For example, now I am producing economics for you. After producing economics for you, I am not trying to store the economics. After producing this economics for you, I am earning money. After earning the money, I am trying to store it and going to use for the future activities. So that's why the money is the point. Not only me, even take example farmer. Farmer producing paddy. After producing paddy, what they are doing? They are using for the cultivation. So they are trying to sell in the market and earning the money, and that money is going to be used for their future desires. And standard for the deferred payments, which is called transfer of value. Nothing but for the future payments, we are using money only. For the future payments, nobody using the commodity. That is, we can say loans. Future payments, nothing but loan. If any amount is want, we are borrowing money from others and taking, using for our requirement, and after some time we are repaying the amount. Like store of value and standard for the deferred payments, these are called secondary functions, and medium of exchange and measure of value is called primary functions. Along with the primary and secondary functions, the money is also performing the some other functions like subsidiary functions, which was developed by Professor Kenley. Okay, according to Professor Kenley, money does the following subsidiary functions along with the primary and secondary functions. Like money will be providing liquidity, money providing liquidity, liquidity nothing but converting into cash form. Any goods and services we are converting into money, no, like that. Money is providing the liquidity. Money will create the credit, lending money to others and using for other requirement. And money will measure the national income through what is national income? You know, in the first chapter itself, national income is nothing but value of the production. Value nothing but monetary form. Like that, money will measure the national income. Money will distribute the national income among the factors of production. And money will determine the value of the goods, that is the price of the goods. Money will act as a major role in the daily transaction. Okay, for the daily transaction. And according to Paul N. Jing, the functions of the money are divided into two types, which is called static functions and dynamic functions. All these things will come under the subsidiary functions. Okay, according to Paul and Jing, the functions of the money may be divided into two categories. That is static functions and dynamic functions. Under the static functions, in which the medium of exchange or measure of value, already whatever we discussed in the functions of the money, there are two, that is primary functions, medium of exchange or measure of value, and store of value and standard for the deferred payments. All these things will come under the static functions, because due to these functions, primary and secondary functions, due to these functions, only price mechanism will consist in the economy, but due to the static functions, economy of any country will not be developed. Please remember, if any country will perform the static function, okay, it will be performed only, it will be used for the only for the smooth functioning of the country. Otherwise, it may not be used. It may not be used for the development. But when we are talking about the dynamic functions, in the dynamic functions, in which the price level, production, consumption, distribution, saving, investment, price level, all these are going to influence the economy. If once anything will be changed in the economic activity, automatically there is a chance for the development of the country, or going for under the development of the country. So like that, the various levels of aspect we can see in these particular cases. Okay, these are the some important functions we can see in the part of the economics. Okay, particularly when you're talking about the functions of the money. Okay, friends, this is about the functions of the money for today. Okay, please, if you have any doubt on this topic, please ask me.
Sir, can you please explain the static functions and dynamic functions once again?